It's no secret. Memphis is known as home of the blues, the birthplace of rock and roll. You'll find it certainly lives up to its description. But that's not all the Bluff City holds for you. Whether you're on a Black History pilgrimage, strolling the South Main Arts District in downtown Memphis, or happy hour hopping in the historically hip Cooper Young neighborhood, there are countless one-of-a-kind experiences, educational and fun things to do in Memphis where the music never dies. But before that, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Number 23. Victorian Village. Victorian Village is home to 7 colorful 19th century mansions that will make visitors feel as though they've taken a step back in time. Some homes are business offices, but others have been converted into event spaces, while one serves as a bed and breakfast, allowing guests to experience the luxury and comforts of Victorian splendor. Number 22. Belz Museum of Asian and Judaic Art. At 24,000 square feet, the Belz Museum displays more than 1,400 objects across 5 permanent galleries. 3 of these house Asian art, much of which dates back to the Qing dynasty of China. The 4th exhibit features contemporary Judaic pieces, and the 5th serves as the Holocaust Memorial Gallery. The museum is unofficially known as the Jade Museum due to its extensive collection of jade sculptures. Number 21. Slave Haven Underground Railroad Museum. The Slave Haven Underground Railroad Museum, or the Burkle Estate, draws visitors back to the pre-Civil War era. The main house was once used as a shelter for slaves along the Underground Railroad. The home's owner, Jacob Burkle, was a part of the anti-slavery movement and offered refuge to those trying to escape slavery. The 19th century home is filled with secret passages and trapdoors that were used by runaway slaves attempting to flee north to freedom. The estate also features artifacts portraying the brutal conditions for slaves in the South. Number 20. FedExForum. Experience the grit and grind of the Bluff City's own NBA team, the Memphis Grizzlies, at FedExForum. If a concert is more your jam, plan to take in one of the hottest concerts on tour. Having played host to greats like Garth Brooks, Journey, Taylor Swift, and Justin Timberlake, FedExForum is sure to have an upcoming event to pique your interest. It also attracts family-friendly events like motocross and Cirque du Soleil. Number 19. The Orpheum Theatre. Playing host to Broadway shows, concerts, as well as community events and performances, the Orpheum Theatre is a historic and beautiful venue that prides itself on being one of Memphis' first buildings added to the National Register of Historic Places. Legends like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington were some of the first entertainers to take the stage. Recently, fan favorites like Bob Dylan and productions like Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen have filled theater seats. Number 18. Malco Summer Drive-In. Go back in time at the Malco Summer Drive-In, one of about 300 drive-in theaters in the U.S. Don't let the name fool you, this drive-in is open year-round. As the sun sets, pull your vehicle up to one of 4 large outdoor screens, tune your radio dial, and enjoy a new release from the comfort of your car. Bring your own snacks and drinks or purchase them from the concession stand. The best part? You won't have to worry about anyone kicking the back of your seat unless you bring the kiddos along. It's just you, your ride, and the latest blockbuster playing on the silver screen. Number 17. Peabody Ducks. Originally constructed in 1869, the Peabody Memphis has held a long-standing reputation as one of the finest hotels in the South. While the building itself is quite breathtaking, the real attraction here is the March of the Peabody Ducks. In fact, the Ducks are a featured stop on many of the best Memphis tours. Since the 1930s, these North American mallards have been a staple feature of the historic hotel. Number 16. Blues Hall of Fame. Memphis and music go hand in hand. The city's profound role in music history is celebrated at its top attractions like the Stax Museum for American Soul Music and Graceland. If you're a fan of the blues and are looking for an intimate look at the wide-reaching impact of the genre on the music industry, you'll want to plan a visit to the Blues Hall of Fame. Number 15. Memphis Music Hall of Fame. The Memphis Music Hall of Fame recognizes the legends who created and shaped the music scene as we know it. The Hall of Fame honors a variety of people with Memphis roots who are now considered pioneers in the industry: Sam Phillips, of Sun Studio fame and who discovered Elvis; Otis Redding, considered the king of soul; and Johnny Cash, who sold vacuum cleaners door-to-door in Memphis before earning a record deal at Sun Studio. The museum opened in 2015, inviting guests to explore interactive exhibits and see rare memorabilia that once belonged to icons like Isaac Hayes, Jerry Lee Lewis, and recent stars like Justin Timberlake. Number 14. Memphis Rock and Soul Museum. If you're a fan of soul music or rock and roll and want to learn more about how Memphis played a part in the roots of these genres, you should consider adding the Memphis Rock and Soul Museum to your itinerary. Exploring Memphis' musical influence, from the rural field hollers and sharecroppers of the 1930s to the emergence of Sun, Stax, and High Records, this Smithsonian Institution affiliate offers visitors a comprehensive music experience. With the help of an audio guide, travelers can explore 7 galleries featuring more than 30 instruments, 40 costumes, and 100 songs. Number 13. Big River Crossing. Big River Crossing is a great way to get outside and take in the mightiness of the Mississippi River. Enjoy panoramic views of the Memphis skyline as you walk, run, or bike across the nearly mile-long pedestrian bridge over the river. The bridge is connected to the longer Big River Trail system, and also connects to about 10 miles of pathways that take you from one attraction to another in downtown Memphis. At night, the bridge is lit up in colors that represent the season and special celebratory moments. Number 12. Stax Museum of American Soul Music. Sitting on the original site of the Stax Records studio, this museum commemorates American soul legends. Among the museum's collection of more than 2,000 artifacts, interactive exhibits, films, and galleries, you'll see Isaac Hayes' custom Cadillac Eldorado, which was purchased as part of his renegotiated deal with Stax in 1972. The relic is outfitted with some unusual amenities, including a TV, a refrigerated minibar, and 24-karat gold exterior trim. Number 11. Memphis Heritage Trail. A stroll along the Memphis Heritage Trail guides visitors to numerous landmarks that illustrate the many ways African Americans have contributed to the city's history. This walking museum spans 20 blocks in the downtown area and features a variety of themed itineraries that allow travelers to tour different areas of the city based on a specific interest. The Memphis Heritage Trail organization also hosts events and outreach programs to connect with the community. Number 10. Memphis Brooks Museum of Art. As one of the largest museums in the South, this Memphis attraction brings multimedia art to life in many ways. Its permanent exhibits showcase more than 10,000 pieces that illustrate the evolution of art from the 14th century to the present day. The museum also offers a variety of temporary exhibitions, which, in the past, have ranged from art features illuminating Native American voices to a photography showcase highlighting Black history and identity in baseball. Number 9. Museum of Science and History. If you've got kids in tow, plan on stopping by the Museum of Science History, formerly known as the Pink Palace Museum, housed in a flamboyant pink mansion constructed by supermarket tycoon Clarence Saunders. The museum is dedicated to educating visitors on history, science, and culture. Museumgoers can see a variety of interactive rotating and permanent exhibits like the popular Piggly Wiggly grocery replica and dinosaur exhibit. Visitors can learn about meteors, constellations, and black holes in the planetarium and enjoy 3D movies on the giant screen theater. The wide variety of displays will appeal to visitors of all ages. Number 8. Memphis Zoo. The Memphis Zoo's hieroglyphics-clad entryway leads to a primate habitat. Bear and wolf enclosures in the Teton Trek, a nocturnal animal exhibit, a vast big cat area, and the Zambezi River Hippo Camp, among other exhibits. All in all, you can observe approximately 3,500 animals. In addition to wildlife, a one-of-a-kind splash park offers a fun way to beat the heat for an additional fee. The zoo spans 70 acres, but recent visitors said it's well-organized and visibility of the animals is great. Little legs should have no trouble navigating the grounds, and lectures on the zoo's furry friends prove entertaining for all ages. Number 7. Graceland. With this city's strong musical identity, there's no question as to why Elvis Presley chose Memphis as his kingdom. Graceland, located approximately 10 miles south of downtown Memphis, is one of the most visited private homes in the country. When you stop by for a tour, you'll see the King's famous Jungle Room, pink Cadillac, record collection, and even walk through his customized private jet. Elvis's grave is also located on the Graceland grounds. As you tour the home, you'll have the help of an iPad to guide you through each room, plus audio narration by actor John Stamos. Number 6. Bass Pro Shops at the Pyramid. Whether you're a camper, hunter, or just looking to escape the Memphis heat, Bass Pro Shops at the Pyramid is a must-see modern architectural marvel. From shopping to bowling or spending a few hours at the spa, there is something for every member of the family to enjoy. Home to the tallest freestanding elevator in the country, visitors can enjoy impressive views of the store as they're lifted up 28 stories to the lookout. A swanky bar and restaurant that leads to 2 glass-floor outdoor observation decks offering an adrenaline rush for those with a fear of heights, as well as panoramic views of downtown Memphis and the mighty Mississippi. Number 5. Memphis Botanic Garden. Located in East Memphis, the Memphis Botanic Garden offers visitors a break from the hustle and bustle of the city. There are 30 specialty garden areas across 96 acres of land. One visitor favorite is the Asian Garden, which features plants native to countries like China, Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. Travelers also enjoy exploring the colorful Iris Garden as well as Daffodil Hill, which showcases up to 300,000 beautiful blooms beginning as early as January. Number 4. Shelby Farms Park. The weather in Memphis is usually on the warmer side, and there's no better place to enjoy the sunshine than Shelby Farms Park. The park offers more than 4,500 acres of green space and more than 20 bodies of water. There are also fun recreational activities for youngsters, such as the unique Woodland Discovery Playground, which was designed by children, and the Water Play Sprayground, a 4,000-square-foot play space featuring spray jets, water pumps, and geysers. There's also zip lines, water sport rentals, and more than 40 miles of trails, including nature trails for hiking and paved routes for biking. Number 3. Sun Studio. Often referred to as the birthplace of rock and roll, Sun Studio is a must-see for music aficionados. Former owner Sam Phillips helped launch many a music career, including that of Elvis, B.B. King, Roy Orbison, and Johnny Cash. In recent years, the studio has been used by artists like Justin Townsend, Grace Potter and the Nocturnals and the Walkmen, among others. On your guided tour, you'll hear stories about the legendary musicians who recorded here, listen to unreleased tracks, and see memorabilia from the studio's heyday. Number 2. Beale Street. Are you looking for the heart and soul of Memphis culture? Head over to Beale Street. It was here that the blues were born, and where many famous musicians, including B.B. King, Alberta Hunter, and Isaac Hayes, got their start. During the day, stores and restaurants beckon with music memorabilia and savory barbecue, while at night, the area between 2nd and 4th Streets comes to life as numerous live music clubs open their doors to fans of all types. The Beale Street area is also home to several popular attractions, such as the Orpheum Theatre, the W.C. Handy House Museum, and the Beale Street Flippers. Number 1. National Civil Rights Museum. Recent travelers agreed the National Civil Rights Museum should be at the top of anyone's list of things to see in Memphis. Housed in the Lorraine Motel where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4, 1968, the museum features multimedia presentations on the civil rights movement, with the help of 260 artifacts, more than 40 films, oral histories, interactive media, and external listening posts. Visitors are guided through 4 centuries of history. During your self-guided tour, you'll view artifacts paramount to the movement, such as a Greyhound bus ridden by freedom riders. You'll also have the chance to see King's motel room, where he spent his final hours. Thanks for watching.